So back in 2019, I started the game by myself. I was like working a day job, and we had kind of this was maybe 9 months or a year after our last game, Sausage Sports Club. I took a little break, and then I was like prototyping a bunch of ideas, and I was sort of like inspired by like Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey and like other emergent games that I've talked about elsewhere, and was like, let me just like start making something that I'm excited about that I know will have legs. And I came up with the kind of like frog tongue as the base for a 3D platformer, and was like, okay, I can come up with at least 50 ideas of what to do with a frog tongue. Just feeling proud of the game, like excited for people to see it, and you never know exactly what people are gonna think, but the things that we're excited about as a team are like things that not a lot of other teams try to do in the platformer space.
That was my masterpiece, my magnum opus.
As we were making the structure, we actually like went back to like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, like the old school formula of Zelda, and the story and kind of the way levels are laid out is like you're kind of going through a place and getting to know characters, and then there's sort of like a story and gameplay sequence that's like focused, so it purposefully isn't an open world game, you know? So we thought a lot about the pacing of Ocarina of Time and how there's like, you know, a linear set of content, and then you get to kind of a more open section that lets you explore, and like when is it okay or interesting to like let the player like retread a scene that they've been through before.
Hey, you can't go treating pots that way. I'll just add that to your tab. Here's what you owe me.
I think that we did a really good job on the story and the world building and stuff, and it's like, and because of the voice acting too, it's like I feel like there's like a sense of resonance that I'm hopeful that people will have, or they're gonna like remember who characters are, and like once you beat the game, you can kind of go back and like see what people are doing and see kind of your friends in each world like are able to talk to each other a little bit.
Wow, that looks great on you.
People making games and people playing games overvalue nostalgia, I think. And I think all the games from, you know, the era that people associate hops with, you know, the Banjo-Kazooies and the Crash Bandicoots and the Spyros and the, you know, the Mario 64s, like all of those are great, but this genre is still like nascent in some ways, where like, you know, there's so many game genres that have been like super developed since the year 2000, and platformers still need more development to kind of catch up. I feel proud and lucky, and like that we got to make this game and kind of do the work to like bring some modern ideas into the genre, and I feel really good about it. But I selfishly want other people to do it too, so that I don't have to do it, you know? Support innovative 3D platformers, and, you know, ask people making games from innovative studios and stuff, there's so many of them, to make more platformers. That's my message.